What's
Family
the
asked
fuck?
if anyone with
James
any
Bond.
info as to his current location, contact them via
I
their
love
website.
the other pictures, just him with a beard.
Running Man?
Yeah.
So,
Why not?
quick
The
question:
top
What
5
made
mysterious
you guys
unsolved
want to do
cases.
this?
Oh, we
they do this all
randomly
the
do it.
time.
Yeah.
In late October 2015, seasoned British journalist
It
Jackie
usually
Sutton arrived at
consists
a
of me
Turkish
being on
airport
YouTube
to
and
catch
going,
her
"Hey, Brandon,
connecting
you want to
flight
watch
to
spooky
Iraq,
videos?"
where she'd been
A lot of
working
times,
with the
because I
Free
join this
Speech
voice channel when I play
Organization,
Overwatch, so a lot of
IWPR.
times they'll join to hang
Hours
out,
later,
and
was
they'll just
found
do this
dead
while
in
I'm
an
playing.
airport restroom. Reportedly, Jackie Sutton
alright.
had committed suicide, hanging
Oh.
herself using one of her own shoelaces. Now here's where things get
A
even
MacGyver
stranger.
of suicides, I like
Earlier
it.
reports by the Turkish
Epstein
media
didn't
stated
kill
that Jackie
himself.
Sutton
Just
had
gotta
become
throw that
very
out there.
upset
Epstein
after
did
missing
not
her
kill
flight to
himself.
Iraq because she couldn't afford to purchase a new
Epstein
ticket.
did not kill himself.
However, later
Confirmed.
reports revealed that Sutton could have easily paid for a new ticket. She was found carrying over 2,000 euros and 2 credit cards. Even more suspicious,
2
another
crackhead
security
cards?
camera clip taken shortly before Jackie Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport.
Duty
Critics have
free.
argued that it seems highly unlikely that Jackie Sutton would suddenly decide to do a bit of shopping shortly before
damn, that was
committing
loud as
suicide.
fuck.
So was Jackie Sutton's death a suicide or something more sinister? Let
I'm
me know
gonna
what
stay
you
in the
think
chat,
in the
but I'm gonna
comments
go see
below.
if I could start watching that shit.
Lars Matank. Lars Matank was a young German man who went on a holiday trip with friends to Varna, Bulgaria. While there, Matank was involved in a fight with some other tourists and suffered a ruptured eardrum. Because
Ooh.
of the ear injury, Lars Matank was unable to fly, so he couldn't return to Germany with his friends.
There's
He rented a room in a
boats.
hostel in a poor area of Varna, Bulgaria, determined to wait until his ear had healed enough so that he could fly back to Germany. However, that same night, Lars Matank called his mother and said that there was something strange about the hostel that he was staying in, and that she should cancel all of his credit cards. Even
Huh?
later that same night, Lars Matank left his hostel room in a panic, headed for the airport. He called his mother again, this time saying that 4 strange men were following him, and that he was hiding. 2 hours later, Lars Matank caught a cab and arrived at the Varna airport in the early morning hours. On airport security cameras, Lars can be seen entering the airport with his luggage.
Okay.
But minutes later, he is seen running from the airport in a panic,
What?
leaving his luggage behind. Eyewitnesses say that Lars Matank ran to a barbed wire fence that surrounds the airport, climbed over the fence, and then disappeared into some nearby woods. To this day, Lars Matank has never been found.
What's
Family
the
asked
fuck?
if anyone with
James
any
Bond.
info as to his current location, contact them via their
I love
website
the other
or
pictures, just
Facebook
him but
page.
with a beard.
Brian Schaefer. One of the strangest disappearances on record is that of Brian Schaefer, an Ohio State medical student. On March 31st, 2006, Brian Schaefer decided to go out for a night on the town with some of his college friends. They met at the Ugly Tuna Saloona.
Oh
an
man,
upstairs
that
bar
is
at
going
Ohio
in my
State's
D&D
Ugly
game.
Tuna
Brian can be seen
Saloona.
arriving at the bar with his 2 friends. They're smiling and laughing as they exit the escalator to the second floor bar. Around 10 p.m., Brian called his longtime girlfriend, with whom he had planned a spring break getaway to Miami a few days later. Brian told her that he loved her and would see her soon. Brian's girlfriend said that the call was nothing out of the ordinary. Later, Brian Schaefer is seen again on security camera near the escalators, talking to 2 girls. He seems to say goodbye and then heads back into the bar. Brian Schaefer was never seen again. Security cameras
Wait, not
covering
even on the
only
cameras?
exits of the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar do not show Brian Schaefer ever leaving. The only possible
Shit, they
other exit
fucking
would have
ate
been
him.
through an area of the bar that was under heavy
They killed him and
construction
ate
at the
him.
time and closed off to the public. However, even if Schaefer had left through the construction area, there are multiple other security cameras in the bar's vicinity. None of these cameras picked up footage of Brian Schaefer ever leaving the bar. It's almost as if Brian Schaefer disappeared into thin air.
He really didn't
in
want
the
to go on
middle of
that
a
trip to
crowded bar.
Miami.
He's just like, do I really want this to be my permanent relationship?
Alan Gill. On the evening of February 23rd, 2014, Alan Gill took a strange trip through Cornwall, England. Captured by surveillance
What a
cameras,
name.
Gill spent his evening wandering the streets of several different cities for hours. He was seen in Wadebridge, then traveled by bus to Truro, then on to Newquay, then back to Perranporth. No one knows why Alan Gill took this strange trip, or what he was doing wandering the streets of 4 different cities all night. The next morning, the dead body of Alan Gill was found washed up on the shore of Perranporth Beach. Gill was naked except for 1 sock and 1 shoe. But the story gets even stranger. Alan Gill's other sock was found wadded up inside his mouth, wrapped in the cord of a pair of earbud-type headphones. Near his body was a black jacket containing a wallet with 95 British pounds, but his bank cards, credit cards, and ID were missing. However, the wallet contained a single bizarre picture: Alan Gill as a child. Even stranger, the jacket the wallet was found in was not the one that Alan Gill had been wearing on the night of his
Looks
death.
like the jacket of the when he was a
Initially,
kid
Alan
in
Gill's
that
death
picture.
was thought to just be a very strange suicide. However, an autopsy revealed multiple unexplained injuries to Alan Gill's right hand, chest, and head. Police ruled the death as suspicious. The case still remains
What sort of
unsolved.
injuries? Like
No one knows
defensive
exactly
injuries?
What happened to Alan Gill?
Suspicious injuries.
They're suspicious.
The Jamison family.
An
One of the
entire
most bizarre
family.
disappearances in recent history is that of the Jamison family of Eufaula, Oklahoma. Pastor Gary Brandon
Of course,
claims that
from
the
Oklahoma.
Jamisons told him that their home was haunted by angry spirits. The Jamisons said that they had made contact with the spirits of a dead family in their house, and that their 6-year-old daughter Madison often talked to the ghost family's child.
Look, it's the ghost that
Jamison
haunts
said
every
that
house.
2 of the ghosts were called Emily and Michael, and that one of the apparitions had wings like an angel. Allegedly fearing for the safety of his family, Bobby Jamison had asked Pastor Brandon if there were quote-unquote special bullets that he could use to fight off the intruding spirits. Pastor
What?
Brandon also
You
said
looking
that
for
Jamison
holy
mentioned that
bullets?
he had obtained a quote-unquote satanic Bible in order to attempt to ward off the ghostly beings. On
Huh?
October 8, 2009, the Jamison family loaded their pickup
Wait,
truck
wait, wait,
for a
wait, wait.
trip.
This pastor
Can be
told him
seen on their
to
own
take
front
quotes
yard
out of a
security camera
satanic
moving
Bible.
things
No,
from their
he
house
just
to
picked it
their
up for
truck.
that.
Bizarrely, the
But
truck
the
Okay.
funny
seems
thing
to be
is,
in some
Satanism
sort of
has nothing to
daze or
do with
trance-like
Satan.
state, making dozens of trips back and forth from the house to the truck, but never talking
can
to each other
confirm that.
once. After loading the truck, the Jamisons
They only named it
pulled out of the
Satanism to
driveway
piss off
and
Christians.
were never seen alive again.
True.
8 days later, the Jamisons' pickup truck was found by the side of the road. Locked inside the truck were the Jamisons' wallets and IDs, their cell phones, and $32,000. Also locked
$32,000.
inside the truck was the family's
Cash.
small dog, which was nearly dead from starvation.
Oh, I've heard
Massive
this
statewide
story.
Search was launched for the family over the next 8 months.
This shit was fucking
Nothing was
weird.
found. Multiple theories were circulated. One that Bobby and Sherilyn Jamison had been meth users. And had
That
been
fucking
involved
looked
in a
like it,
meth
to be
deal.
honest.
I was gonna say they look like meth users.
This theory
Is that what
would
meth
also
looks like?
explain their trance-like state
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
final
I didn't
video
know
of
that.
the family.
But it's called crystal
However,
meth.
absolutely
fair.
no evidence
Never seen
of
meth
drug
before.
use was found when police searched
Hey,
the Jamison
I got a
family.
card.
My
that,
neighbors,
uh,
my
Years
old
after the
neighbors
Jamison
had
them.
family's disappearance, deer
I'm
hunters
rich,
stumbled
boys.
across some skeletal remains in a remote area of the Eufaula Mountains, less than 3 miles from where the Jamisons' truck
Still
had
hot
been
as fuck.
found. The bodies were forensically identified as the remains of the Jamison family. However, the
Yikes.
bodies were so badly decomposed that no cause of death could be determined.
People making hella noise.
Reason for the Jamison family's
Well,
strange
Papa
behavior
Jameson took him out and
also
used
their
them
death
holy bullets.
remains a mystery to this day.
He had to cleanse him with the holy bullets.
Holy bullets.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, dude, Vicky over there looking thick as hell.
Damn, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Top 10 scary things caught on camera. Aliens. Face your fears.
Top 10 scary
This
things
video
caught
was
on
featured
camera.
on the nightly
Aliens.
news in Ecuador. A boy is filming his father with a cell phone, focusing on
Look
the
at that
tattoo
phone.
on his back. Instead, the boy captures something absolutely bizarre and terrifying.
You're right, that is pretty spooky.
Um,
That's even scarier.
wow, even worse. Whew. What the fuck?
Fuck.
Viewing the video back, a strange face inexplicably appears in the video footage. Some believe that the boy somehow captured some interdimensional being on camera.
Listen, Joe. They're interdimensional
Whether this
aliens,
footage is
alright?
real or fake, interdimensional being or not, either way, it's just bizarre.
That's such a boomer move.
They work in the 12th dimension.
This next clip is from the short-lived 1990s television series Paranormal Borderline with Jonathan Frakes. The host claims that this clip was
Oh,
sent to
this
them
fucking
anonymously
guy.
and shows late-night footage from a factory security camera.
There are 4 black and white pictures. In the top right quadrant, a worker walks
I've
right
seen
to
this.
left through a gate. He disappears here in a flash of light at 11:16 p.m. The tape
fuck?
continued to run normally until almost 2 hours later. Then the victim reappears in a second flash of light, now in a fetal position. Then moments later, now crouching, he vomits, and seconds later, staggers right to left, out of frame.
Story goes that after this incident, the man was never quite the same. Soon after, he quit his job at the factory and moved out of town.
Yeah, bruh.
The fuck?
Out of left field.
Oh.
In the Black Forest area of
Though one could
Colorado,
argue camera
he said that
fill
Russell Elliott
flares
often
and
witnessed
alcoholism.
strange lights around his
Yeah,
farm.
true.
He began to document these strange occurrences on video. But one night he catches something a bit
Horse
more.
people.
Horse people. Look like horse, taste like people.
Look like people, taste like worse.
Wait, I thought people tasted like chicken.
I wouldn't know.
They taste like insanity.
The fuck? What the fuck?
Now, this is one of those clips
Little
that might
green
just be a little
spaceman.
too good, if you know what I mean.
The little green
Let me
man.
know what you think down in the comments.
I am not
Batteries not
green.
included.
A talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Little green spaceman! Ah!
Am not green.
In St. Augustine, Florida, a man repeatedly hears strange noises in his house, so he sets up security cameras to investigate.
1080p,
Catches
boys,
something
finally.
Absolutely bizarre.
For once.
The fuck?
The fuck? What the fuck?
Hello?
Wow, that's
It's just
kind
face
of
resetting.
that's kind of hard to debunk. Cause did you see the reflection and shit?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
What's under it though?
There's like a light coming out.
It looks like it's some sort of like floating thing, maybe? Maybe the light is whatever causes it to
It
float.
just went through the roof.
And it's back. You know what? It probably could just be like maybe a drone or something. And like
There's
he's
no way
shining.
it could be a drone if it goes through the
Some
roof.
weird
Well, yeah, but I'm
lighting
thinking maybe
object
he's, like,
seems to be
shining a
floating around
light
his
on it.
kitchen, as if scanning
2019?
the surroundings. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it could just be a mini drone or some kind of light on a string, and I thought that right up until it flies through the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really
It's
fly
been
through the
submitted to
ceiling. It
Mutual
flies out of
UFO Network
frame.
for professional examination.
Yeah.
But just what do you think this could be?
But
I think it could
In
be
a
some
flash.
shenanigans.
I've
I don't know,
never
that's-
seen
There have been
drones that
multiple
shape.
sightings of what many
Well, what
locals
I'm saying
believe
is
to be
he
an
may have
alien
like
visitor.
shined a light on it to give it a
This clip,
specific
Brazilian
effect or
news
something.
Program tries to catch the
Put an
creature
LED under
on
it.
camera.
Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't be that. Whoa, what?
Eu vi agora, velho. Acabou, você pegou aí? Você pegou? Você viu que ele apareceu ali? Ele é baixinho.
Some say that this clip is evidence of alien teleportation, as the creature seems to disappear in a flash of light. But what do you think?
We need to go right here.
That looked more like
In the early
something
1990s,
flammable
a
in the
man
shape of a
identifying
person
himself
being caught on
only as
fire.
Victor went public,
They are.
claiming that he
Victor.
worked at Area 51 and had smuggled out a videotaped interview with an actual alien.
You know, there's
being.
been some crazy shit coming from Area 51.
Should've rated it, man.
Have you seen Bob Lazar's stuff?
A little bit, yeah.
Pretty scary, dude.
Military.
Uh oh, my
wanna see
screen
that.
froze. Oh, there it is.
What is your occupation at Area 51? I won't answer that. I have had reason to be present at Area 51, but I'm not going to clarify whether or not I was there as an employee.
Victor says that he removed the video's audio track to protect the government participants. But he
I haven't seen
explains
this
the
video.
interview and what went wrong, step by step.
Alright, we're looking at the interview suite at S4. It's kept dark for the comfort of the aliens. The figure who is just barely visible in the left foreground is the telepath, and behind the camera is a rigged seating area for observers. The alien is seated behind a glass partition in a biocontainment area, which is maintained at biosafety level 2, the lowest designation. That's primarily for the protection of the aliens, not us. You can see here, the alien is beginning to flag. The interview was not going well. The telepath was trying to clarify some points from a previous interview, but he wasn't receiving coherent responses. As you can see, the being is in real distress. At
Why
this
is it so
point,
dark?
The telepath is
For the alien's
sending out a
comfort, bruh.
message to the medical staff.
It explained it.
He's trying to communicate with the alien, but he's getting no response.
Is he sucking a dick? What's happening?
There's very little he can do. There's no direct connection between his space and the
Look at him.
entertainment area. That's the aide stepping in on the right. The medical staff should be there by now.
Is he having a seizure?
Slow in responding.
Yeah.
There they are. I have to say, the medical personnel
Oh my God, he is
are
having a
less
seizure.
than first rate. They tend to be selected for their willingness to keep secrets rather than their medical competence. By the way, he's not shining that light into the eyes. It looks that way, but in fact he's checking for hemorrhaging around the eye sockets and in the nasal cavity. I'm sorry. It's very hard for me to watch this.
Is he dead?
Yo, how are we about to kill an alien?
We didn't kill
In
anything.
the
He had a
nearly
fucking
30 years
seizure.
since this video's release, it has never been proven fake. But
Never been
what do
proven
you
real
think?
either.
Real alien caught on tape?
Just saying.
Or is it all just
Well, I
an
mean,
elaborate hoax?
It's kind of hard to prove something
This,
real.
I mean, the Pentagon did release
Swamp
UFOs.
gas.
Yeah, UFOs that were released
Workers at a
like
gas
years
station
before.
in Peru are working late at
Sure.
night when they spot something bizarre.
Let's say swamp gas.
I'll show you swamp gas. Hey.
Swamp ass.
The fuck? Can't really see what it is. Like, based on the movements, it could just be a balloon.
I don't know.
The workers see a small illuminated figure no more than 3 feet tall. They approach it, but it seems to speed up to avoid them. They say that the thing had several legs, but seemed to float slightly above the ground.
Then what's the point of the legs?
Afloat.
To beat the shit out of you.
Okay, fair. You gone.
You get too close, he'll beat the outer shit out of you.
Outer shit.
Looks like Fox, dude. Like
Say
that
that
little
bizarre
ring thing.
alien, robot, or whatever that
It's
is,
Fox, man.
just seemed to disappear into thin air
What's shaking,
as mysteriously
Pox?
as it had appeared.
You look
It's
a
currently
little.
being
What's the
investigated by
word?
the Peru Association
Constipated.
of UFOlogy.
Constipated.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word? Constipated.
Men in Black. Shane
Black
Sobar,
and men.
manager of a Niagara Falls hotel, reported that he spotted a strange triangular UFO in the
Dude,
sky above the hotel.
If you look into the Men in
A
Black,
few days
they're
later,
actually
while
pretty
Shane was
fucking
out,
creepy.
His hotel received
Yeah.
2 strange visitors.
One of my bellmen approached me.
I don't
They kinda
think I
had a
want to
weird
look
on
into
his
them
face,
because then
and
I'll
he
have
said to me,
weird ass,
"There's
you
a
know,
couple guys in here looking for
surveillance and shit going
you." And
on.
I said, "Couple
Have
guys?
the
What do you mean?"
fucking
And he
police
said,
looking
"There's a
at you."
couple really
Yeah, for real.
strange
I don't think you will
looking
unless you
men that
report
work here."
something.
And
I'll
they
Epstein
kind of
myself.
freaked everybody out, and
No, that's only if you're
they
trying to
were
expose
asking
pedophiles.
questions about you.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
were
really, really tall. He said that they were identical height. They were the exact same height. They were wearing the exact same
They're like
clothes,
legitimate
and they
clothes.
had the exact
That's what people
same
think the Men in Black are.
like they were twins.
Now,
If
3
they
people
exist.
witnessed the men's arrival and their strange physical appearance. Were these the mysterious men in black who were said to appear after UFO close
And they're almost
encounters?
always bald.
Well, no one
Yeah.
will ever know, because the only evidence that remains is this creepy CCTV footage. Tree hugger.
Tree hugger.
Look, a man hears what he thinks are
Wow.
strange animal
Now we're
noises
insulting each
outside
other.
his house. Despite his wife's
if
protests,
number one's
he
gonna
goes
be
to
Barren?
investigate. And spoiler, it's not an animal.
Does she want to take your manager to her leader?
Wait, what?
Whoa. Hey there, buddy. Why do people freak out every time they see an
So is this
alien?
Alien, a creature, or just a very
It's just
They
an
don't
alien.
know what it is, and they're just like, what the fuck?
It's just an alien.
They probably don't want their asshole probed.
Close encounters.
Yo, fuck nuts! It's probing time.
Ha! Only one of us fainted.
Shit, the 5-0, let's bounce!
Over on the YouTube channel Operation Z Project CXV, a guy named Ken claims
That
he
doesn't
captured
sound
some
like a fake
otherworldly
thing.
being walking behind him, even though he didn't notice anything at the time. The footage was caught on a motion-activated trail camera.
Whoa.
A closer look reveals that there is indeed someone or something walking behind him. But whether it's an alien or not, I'll leave that for you to decide.
Banana.
In this next clip, King claims that
Oh,
an
you're
alien has
a
cloaked itself in some kind of
banana.
invisibility field and then peeks out as his cat passes by. King claims his videos are 100% legit proof of alien life. But what
I don't know, dude. With a name like that, it just...
Thanks for watching.
I can't see it being real.
@nukestop5@gmail.com,
I can't see it being
and follow
real.
me on Twitter at nukestop5 to see
Like,
some videos
the only
that
way
didn't quite
it could
make
be
to the
more
top 5.
obvious is if the name of the channel was Project Alien Sighting.
Alright. GucciBag.com.